Hello everybody! Welcome back to another Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions job breakdown. This time we are taking a look at the BARD. I kind of like the BARD. Basically, anywhere your allies are standing, the BARD can land their abilities, which is the cool thing about them, right? They're kind of like the Dancer, right? Where range just doesn't matter. So yeah, that part of it's pretty interesting. Now, so let's start at the top here. Seraph's Song restores MP. You know, honestly, there's just so many other abilities in this skill set that are just so much better that I don't really think that this is really probably worth using. The speed is 17, so this is kind of slow as well. Oh, here it's not telling me how much MP this is going to restore, which is actually obnoxious. But it's M attack plus 20 MP. So this one can't miss. Let's just do this. I just want to see how much this is doing. I think my M attack is 16 right now. So let's just see here. Jesus. All my characters are all hasted up and really fast, so that's the other problem with these perform abilities is it's a charge, right? So, you know, having an absolute buttload of speed doesn't really help you that much because it's still slow. 36. Yeah, 20 plus 16. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, so you can see here. So I've got 16 M attack. So, you know, your M attack, you know, adding a little bit to that, I guess is going to restore, you know, a couple more points of MP, but really, who cares? You know, you might as well just go with, you know, equipment that is, whatever, it has speed on it or some sort of status effect. So, you know, that part of it's a little bit lame. Once you start performing, though, you keep going. So that's one of the interesting things about BARD as well. It's the same as the Dancer where, let's just say that Ramza gets attacked. Well, you know, because he's got such high bravery and because I'm equipped with the Vanish status, he'll go invisible and then he won't be targeted, or he won't become visible again unless you switch what song you're singing. So again, much like the Dancer, Vanish plus, you know, performance or singing is amazing. Life's Anthem here is garbage. This restores so little health that M attack plus 10. I mean, come on, man. That's so bad. Why? I don't know why they made it so bad. And there's no way to make this much better. So that's just, I mean, it's depressing how bad that is. Let's do this. I'll just show you. We'll just show you here. It's just, I mean, again, this could be so much better, but their calculations are just, it's terrible because it's M attack plus 10, and that's it. Like, there's no other way to make that, you know, any better. So, you know, real shame. You know, they're just a terrible healer, and that is so little that, you know, at the beginning of the game, you could maybe make a case that that's a kind. I mean, I'm not going to say good. But maybe kind of good. It's okay, right? But towards the end of the game, this is worthless. Like, there's no way to make this really work at the end of the game. But here we are. Yeah, 26 HP. Again, M attack plus 10. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Now, that said, let's get into the good skills. Oops, and I need to pick the right one. So, Rousing Melody. A song of encouragement and inspiration increases speed. This, on the other hand, actually is a really good ability here. And what I needed to do here that I wasn't paying attention is, let's move him. And one of the cheesy things here that you can do is, let's leave her here. We'll move Orlando out. Right. Hopefully that Chocobo doesn't get another turn, because if he does, I'm in trouble. There we go. All right, so I guess I can still be attacked by the black one. So let's try to off him. Yeah, the black Chocobo there was the only Chocobo that, or the only enemy here that can use a melee attacks or a non-melee. So now that you know, Rams is in the back, he'll be safe. But this next ability is actually good. It takes a little bit longer, right, to actually trigger. But there's a 50% chance that your characters will get 1 speed off of this. And same deal here, you know, you can keep singing. Oh my god, what? What? Well, that is rare. I mean, that literally hit everybody. Man, I'm gonna let this run one more time. That was incredible. It's pretty rare that literally all of your characters will gain 1 speed off of this, but you know, yeah. Okay, that was something. All right, let's try this one more time here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Again, this is the annoying thing about like these performances, right? There's just a lot of wasted time here. Well, I mean, obviously, my other characters normally would be like doing actually something, but I just wanted to see miss. There we go. Okay, and so only 1 success that time. Again, 50% chance, right? But that is really good. I mean, being able to make all of your characters faster, you know, I think it's still probably, like, if we just figured out the ratios and stuff, it's probably better than Ramza using Tailwind individually, you know, to boost up speed. So I think it's got the advantage there. So, all right, let's take a look at the next one here. Battle Chant. Gallant Song of Battles Fought and Won. Increases physical attack power. Adds 1 P attack to friendly units on success. Again, 50% of the time. The speed is the same as Rousing. I think Rousing is more important. Honestly, I think of the two, there's no reason to use Battle Chant in my opinion. That is not enough P attack to outpace the speed gains from Rousing Melody. So big no on that one. So let's see here. Magical Refrain. A song of laws of sorcery and the source of magic increases magical attack power. Same deal here. Adds 1 M attack to friendly units on success. Again, my opinion, not even worth using. One magical attack is not enough, again, to basically make it better than just speeding up your allies. Nameless. A thoroughly mysterious song passed down through many an age bestows various types of protection. So, boy, re-raise, regen, protect, shell, and haste. Let's do this one time. I feel like this is probably pretty good. The only thing that I don't like is this is, I mean, it's just completely random, but it does add so many different status effects that I think it does end up being somewhat good. It's questionable whether or not I would say that this is better than Rousing, because again, I value speed so highly. I suppose this may be better for, like, if you're doing a lot of spell casting, because, you know, speed, there's kind of diminishing returns on speed where, you know, now you're so fast that it doesn't really, well, yeah, I don't know, that was 1 spell effect. I'm gonna do this one more time. I think if you could get multiple spell effects out of this, it would be better, but it's looking like it will only, it looks like if it lands, it then picks 1 spell effect. I mean, I'm going to try this again, which actually, unfortunately, is going to make it a lot less desirable. Which I fully expect that that's going to be the case, because it'd be, honestly, it would probably be broken, right, if it added multiple buffs on a character. So let's just see here. Come on now. Yeah, this is taking This just takes so long, too. That's the other problem with this. Miss, shell. Yeah, not good. I'm gonna say that it's not good, and it's not worth using. That is terrible. Yeah, I mean, misses 4 out of the 5, and then when it did hit, I only got shell. That's trash. Sorry. All right, so let's check. What is this here? What's last? Finale. Ultimate song increases ally CT to 100. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is trash too. Just do rousing. This is cool. I suppose, you know, when this finishes, all of your allies get to immediately act, but you've then wasted so much time performing. You know, maybe this is good at okay, let's just set no, even then. I was just trying to think of like a scenario where this would actually be useful. I was like, okay, well, what if, you know, you start out you know, singing this song, and then, okay, you know, a couple of turns pass, you've now, whatever, a bunch of your front line has made it to the enemies. Oh, boom, they get an attack right, you know, right. It's not good. Just use rousing. Like, just keep boosting people's speed. God, that means that of all of these abilities, in my opinion, rousing is the only thing worth using. So, all right. Yeah, there's that's BARD for you. Not good, not good, not good. But rousing, you know, is really good. So at least there's that. Now, my BARD is tweaked here. You don't have Fury and Bravery boost are not learnable by bards. These are dancer abilities. I tweaked my my game to add those to BARD, but they do get magic boost and faith boost. It's unfortunate because the male units in this game are very much more geared toward physical damage. And so when you go the BARD route, you have to, you know, unlock all of the different, well, not all of the different, but let me see here. Prereqs are male summoner level 5 and orator 5. Yeah, that is some extreme time spent in your caster classes. Now, the problem with that, again, is your male units are more geared towards physical damage. And by taking levels in these casters, you will reduce their effectiveness in the physical type jobs. But the real the reason that I like BARD the most is it's got move +3. It does not have jump 3. Again, my BARD is tweaked so that I added jump 3 to it. Jump 3 is as a dancer ability. So that's, you know, if this looks goofy, that's why. I apologize for that. And again, same with the Fury and Bravery boost. But, you know, again, if you want to make your males casters, you know, go ahead and you're going to get these abilities. Honestly, I don't know. So magic boost increases magical attack power when you're attacked, right? So anytime, I think this is anytime anyway. Let me just check here. Yes, adds 1 M attack to the equipped unit on any damage, and it triggers off your bravery. So at least the good thing here is if your BARD is getting slapped around a bunch, then I suppose you can make your you know, your early, what were these first two? Seraph Song and Life's Anthem. You could make them restore a little bit more, you know, HP or MP, I suppose, right? Because your passive is going to trigger and give you 1 M attack, right? So, you know, but the problem is, you know, those do so little that, I suppose at the beginning of the game, that's probably more effective, right? But also, though, the BARD takes so much work to unlock that, you know, saying that, you know, at the beginning of the game, this is really great. Well, okay, but you've had to spend so much time to get here. Are you even at the beginning of the game anymore? So, just, you know, it's tough to make these abilities good. Again, stick to rousing. There's just no other, in my opinion, any other reason to use this class. Faith boost increases faith trigger on magic. So This will add 3 faith to you after being hit with any faith-based magic attack. Honestly, and it also triggers off of your bravery, which is kind of funny. But I don't know. This triggers, though, also on positive effects. So, I guess when you are, a bard, I suppose, right? You've put a bunch of time into your magical classes already, and you actually want your faith to be boosted up. So I suppose you could, this could be a decent ability to just get you some more faith, hopefully, possibly permanently, if this triggers enough in battle. But I don't know. That's a tough one. And because it's a reaction ability, I really highly value so many of the other reaction abilities in this game that's a tough sell. No passives, oddly enough. Rare for a class to just not have any passives whatsoever, but here we are. And again, move +3. This is the real reason why I actually like Bard. Again, otherwise it's rousing, and then but move +3 is the best, in my opinion. Again, the best movement ability in the game. I don't really like teleport that much, and that's why. Otherwise, it's teleport is the best one, but I just don't like that because of the the potential for it to fail. So I prefer the move +3. So that is Bard. Let's go back out to the world map here, and we'll take a look at our equipment options. Bard is not real fantastic as far as equipment. I really don't like the harps. Honestly, you're probably better off, or well, in my opinion, you're better off just having a bare fist. Now, the fairy harp, to be fair, adds charm, so that's kind of good. Charm is actually a really good status effect. But that being said, that means that you're attacking with the Bard, right? And why aren't you just using rousing ability, right? So the other thing about Bard, I will say, absolutely atrocious stat gain. Do not level as a Bard. If you have to, right, learn a couple of the abilities. And then just be done, because it's trash. This ability, or this job has absolutely atrocious stat gains, and you will, on some level, be nerfing your characters down if you level as Bard. So either that or wait until level 99. I think that's what I did this time around. I unlocked my ninja, leveled all the way to 99, and then I worked on my other classes, right? Because I didn't want to screw up my stats. Bloodstring harp here. Nothing fancy. Also, I don't like the range here, because it's more of a pain in the butt to attack with Bard. It's not like a crossbow where you can attack anywhere within that range. It's like literally just a 3 squares away from you in any direction, and that's it. And you can't attack, though, anywhere closer. The harps are terrible, again, unless you're using the fairy harp for, trying to charm enemies. Then, I suppose, then do that. But, and then here, the Lamia's harp. Obviously, this is a crappier harp. The confuse effect, it's just not as good as charm. It works fairly similarly, right, where sometimes the enemies will attack each other, but charm is better for that. So Lamia's harp is not very good either. Is that really it? There's only 3 harps in the game? I think that's right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Lamia's, or fairy. Yeah, well, that's it. Huh, weird. For some reason, I thought there were more harps. But yeah, terrible. Do not level up as a Bard. Do not use the harps. They're cumbersome and really shitty to use. Let's see here. Hats. Actually, this adds 3 magic. Whoa, I could restore 3 more HP or 3 more MP if I had this equipped. The problem with the Bard is because, if you notice there, the performances take a lot of time. Adding a bunch of extra speed on your character actually doesn't really help you that much. It's actually more annoying, honestly, because you have to keep using weight. But Lambent Hat, this is probably okay, because it adds 1 to your magic stat, right? The speed isn't, really helpful, but yeah, I don't know. I guess Celebrant's Miter is okay as well, again, because it adds that 1 magic. But it's just tough to make Bard usable. Rousing is about the only thing worth doing, and it's questionable whether or not it's even worth it, because you've got a unit that's almost dead weight in the Bard. So same deal. Okay, so they can only use hats. No heavy hats, and then only light armor. No heavy armor, no robes. Which actually is a shame too, right? Because we could get a point out of a point to restore 1 point more magic if we had the Lordly robe equipped. And then accessory, I don't know. Again, the problem with these guys, right, and the way that their performances work is haste and speed doesn't really help you out that much. So I guess, you might as well go with, like, I don't know, maybe Mage Power, or just something that allows you to move around a little bit farther, or, yeah, I guess Angel Ring for the Rebirth once. So I suppose, at least if you want to look at it that way, you don't really need to prioritize speed that much. So you can just kind of go more with, like, I don't know, status protection, I suppose, on Bard. But again, my opinion, get your abilities learned, and by abilities I mean move +3 and then Rousing Melody, and then never look at Bard again. Do not level as them. I know in one of my early playthroughs I spent a ton of levels under Bard, just not knowing about the fact that they had terrible stat growth, and just really, I think, kind of nerfed down my Ramza, honestly. So that is my take on Bard. As always, I hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.